Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. My name is JD Grospitz, lead singer and streaming talent of Malignant Bear, and we are live tonight once again, and for the final time, with Tell Me Why. This is Dontnod's newest narrative-driven game. I don't know what genre to put this in. It's not a visual novel. I've talked about this the other times. I'm not entirely sure what you'd categorize this as. But yeah, this is their newest game. Came out last year, and we are playing it now because it is Pride Month, and because it's free in Pride Month. So there's no better time than the present to jump into this. So our two main characters are the Ronan twins, Tyler, who is transgender, female to male, and his sister Allison. They've returned to their hometown of Delos Crossing 10 years after Allison murdered their mother in self-defense, because she thought, at least, that their mother was about to murder Tyler. But we have some doubts cast on that, and we're gonna figure that out tonight. What the final mystery is. The twins are psychic for some reason. It's not explained, and they can see their memories using their psychic powers. And there's some questionable ones, and there's little hints scattered about the game that Allison in particular might be an unreliable narrator. So we're gonna see. We don't know who their father is. That's the other big mystery we have. So we're gonna investigate that tonight, and I'm sure there's a little recap thing. So we'll see what happens. So without any further ado, the final chapter of Tell Me Why. The drop bear first and foremost, of course. Come on, game capture. I know you can do it. There we go.
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, crafty goblins faced the truth about the darkness in the big wooden house.
So the crafty
They had come for
goblins
the wise princess,
and all of the storybook
driving
stuff
her mad and causing her to attack them.
was like their childhood coping mechanism. Their mother was a bit of an oddity in the community, and she wrote all these stories about them, and the kids were the goblins.
So they dug and searched and asked hurtful questions, learning more about the wise princess than they had ever hoped to.
Yeah, the twins are very confrontational.
The darkness was proving too much for Sister Goblin,
and
yet Brother Goblin
trying to figure out the
deeper
secrets
and deeper
they
until Sister Goblin
almost
finally
alienated
said,
a lot of people.
Enough.
And that was how the goblins found themselves separated again, hurt and confused, with so many unanswered questions and too many open wounds. Allison, wake up.
An odd way to sleep. I mean, it's better than Cyberpunk, but not by much.
Killed me.
So yeah, in the past, Allison, she's the one who murdered their mother, Marianne. It was an act of self-defense, at least as far as she knows, or as far as we know, rather. Tyler took the fall for it, though, and went to a camp for troubled youth for 10 years. And while he was there, he transitioned. They're back in town. Well, she's never left. She's been in town the whole time. But they're both back in Delos Crossing now to sell their mother's home.
She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood.
It's a terrible dream to be having.
You killed me!
This is the final chapter of the game. It's relatively short. Each chapter is roughly 3 hours long. So that's why we're starting a little early tonight. Just because it's longer and I want to make sure that we have time to get through it all. It's the weirdest frame hitching in this game. It's not like super intensive, so I don't know what the deal is. The chief of police, Eddie here, adopted Allison after the murder, and also paid for Tyler's stay in the juvenile detention place out of pocket. Suppose that'll wake you up. Warning, I started collecting the documents you need for your rental application. Left the file for you downstairs in the kitchen counter. If you're still coming to meet Dee for lunch, you can drop off the documents and I'll make some copies for you. Take it easy today, Uncle Eddie. P.S. My famous buckwheat waffles are slowly growing cold in the kitchen. Buckwheat is
He's right.
fantastic.
Time to get my shit together.
Is there anything else here I can look at?
I guess I'll have to start fresh with these in Juneau.
Uh-oh. So she wants to move. She wants to sell the house to get the money to move to Juneau, and Tyler wants to use the money to either move to Juneau or become a ranger at Denali.
I never imagined Uncle Eddie was hiding so many things from me. I could use a Michael pep talk.
So yeah, they found out that a lot of things were hidden from them over the years. But I think it was things for the best.
Never could bring myself to send these. Whenever I tried to tell him how much I missed him, it felt unfair.
We're gonna skip these, actually. Their relationship is really weird because there was a revelation that they were not allowed to see each other legally for 7 years. But then after that, Tyler refused to let Allison see him for the last 3. And it's not explained. And I suspect it has something to do with the awkwardness of the fact that he was transitioning at the time. But it's just kind of an odd choice. And especially because then he's confrontational about it to Allison. Like, it was his choice, and then he's kind of a dick about it.
I could do my laundry. Ugh.
Clean your toilet, too.
Maybe later. There's not enough concealer in the world to erase the night I had.
That sounds like a challenge.
Good to know I look just as bad as I feel.
Okay.
Wish I could just book a one-way ticket to the other side of the world.
I mean, you could. It's not
How
very
did
practical,
we go from
but
being so alike to total opposites? I gotta think about something else. Now would be a good time to stop smoking and maybe do a detox for 12.
a whole lot else to do in here. What a weird place for a couch. Seeds.
The days have gotten so short. It's gonna be a long winter. Eddie looks so young here.
Goes fairy tales.
What the? I should probably eat something. God, I feel so weak.
That's
So
usually
many months of snow boots ahead.
what it means when there's going to be a memory that you can look at.
He doesn't like this kind of attention, but he really does so much for the community.
Dear Chief Brown, thanks for bringing our kids home safe last weekend. Without you, they might have got behind the wheel and God knows what would have happened. Thanks again. Alright, cool. So again, Chief Brown he's done some kind of questionable things, but I
always
think
loved
it's for the
this one.
good. He seems like a genuinely good guy.
Eddie looked pretty concerned when I came home last night. I should have talked to him about what happened, but what the hell was I supposed to say? Still can't believe Eddie never told me he was paying for fireweed.
On that map, it doesn't say where we are. I assume we're close to Juneau. Delos it's coastal, which pretty much every settled area of Alaska is. But it's there's like lots of little inlets and fjords and things around, which leads me to believe it's in the Panhandle, near to Juneau.
I'm glad he never pushed me to change my last name.
Just case file. Place the sacks. What am I looking at in here? Yeah.
Don't think Eddie's worn this since that terrible blind date 2 years ago. I don't think I know any Claires in Delos Crossing, but I shouldn't be snooping in here.
Yeah, what do you... It's just... Where... I just said no.
This is personal.
My dear son from Mom. Okay. So Eddie's mom, Carol, died years ago. And that was a big deal for Marianne, the Ronin's mother, as well.
A secret keeper in her secret keep.
Isn't this... Oh,
Maybe there's something in the Book of Goblins that'll help me figure this out.
it's got the eyeball thing. Let's see... What am I supposed to do with it?
Maybe there's something in the Book of Goblins that'll help me. Figure this out.
So yeah, before when we saw things like this, we had to look in the Book of Goblins, which was their little thing of childhood stories. And that gave us clues to solve the puzzles, and it was based on that symbol. But the symbol was the story that I had there. And we already used that, so... Confused. Wait a minute. We want to buy Moose's secret. What do you have to trade? The goblins came to know that Moose's mate had tumbled down a cliffside to her death. Okay, so the Moose in the stories is Eddie. Don't know. Entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing with that then.
Haven't heard him play in a while. It just sits there collecting dust. Something's not right. What is this? I need to get all that paperwork together. Maybe that'll help me focus and clear my head.
Let's have some
I
meat
can't
first.
really eat anything right now.
You should try.
I wish Eddie's mom could have taught me how to do this.
I don't know what this is. Oh, I was just basket weaving. Okay, I was like, there's nothing there. It's just an empty basket.
I wish you could just change your mood as easily as a record.
Suspect she's about to have either a breakdown or a panic attack.
Here's the file. Just need my ID and pay stubs. Okay.
We were family, Allison. How could you do this to me?
Pizza left on the counter.
Fuck. I've got to think about something else. Focus. ID and pay stubs.
See, Nickel special creamy crab hot pot. How incredibly unimportant. Lunch with D Wednesday. Don't forget birthday gift. Okay, I have to make her a birthday gift too. It's important. Very important. ID and pay stubs. I assume that's back in my room. Just ignore these terrible memories. Just keep going.
I told him I wanted to stop messing with those memories, but he wouldn't listen.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other. That's what you said. But you don't mean what you say, do you? They're just words. You left me, Allison.
Don't you put that evil on me,
all
Tyler.
alone and scared.
Okay. ID and pay stubs. Come on. Eyes on the prize.
I can't deal with this right now. This isn't real. He isn't real.
Okay.
God, where is it?
Probably here. Seems important.
Not here.
Okay. A lot of
Not
boxes
here.
under here, could be. It's not looking particularly hard.
Here they are.
Looks like pay stubs. Your ID is somewhere. Looks like it's here, though. What could it be?
I could do my laundry. Ugh. Maybe later.
What an odd thing to do. Make me find her personal documents. You'd think that she would just know where they are. Is it here? No. It's gonna be it's here.
Paperwork's not down there.
It's like her artwork, I guess.
I don't feel like listening to anything right now.
Tiny space heater.
You swore, Allison.
Come on, Allison. Don't start. God, the world feels so fucking small right now. I've got to find a way to get out of my head.
What a weird place to
here's
keep
my
your
ID.
ID. I mean, not weird that like it's in your wallet, that's where it should be, but it's weird that you just had your wallet just
This
sitting here.
place was never much more than a bachelor pad, huh? There was so much I planned to do. All those sacrifices I made. And how do you repay me? Lying to my face? You're not my child. My clan deserves better.
This never happened. It's just brain vomit.
Let's get them singing fish up there.
Where's that coming from? Where did I leave my phone last night?
Bet it's in the one room we haven't been in. Spooky. This game's suddenly gonna turn into Phasmophobia. So Marianne was incredibly
My dove.
crafty and
Only
creative,
thieves and
but
monsters hide in
unemployed.
the dark.
So
Fly back to the light, Allison. What the?
No. I cannot deal with you right now.
So our phone is obviously there, but let's check out what else is down here first. Or not.
God, where is it?
I mean, okay, so I was hoping there would be like secrets, but there's not. It's just time
What's it
wasters.
doing here?
Clearly thought you were gonna do some woodworking last night. And then you didn't.
Hey, Dee.
Finally. I was starting to get worried. Why didn't you pick up?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't have my phone on me.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure we were still on for lunch.
Yeah, of course. I'm getting ready right now.
That so? Because it kind of sounds like I woke you up.
That's just how I sound. But anyways, I still have a few things to do before I can leave, but I'll be there.
All right, hun. See you soon.
Get it together, Allison. Come on. Grab the file, get dressed, and head out. Or it'd be nice to make a gift.
Make a gift, make a gift. I don't think you're in any condition to do any wood carving right now. Or, okay, that apparently worked out fine. Yeah, there's still time to screw this up, okay. What? How did you make that fast? Damn. Okay. What can it be now?
Morning. Hey, Allie.
Hey. Hi, guys. What are you doing here?
Tessa and I were worried after you called in sick last night. She's busy at the cafe, but she sent over some coconut cake, since you won't be making it in for lunch.
That's nice, Tom. Thanks.
I'm gonna head on inside. Freezing my butt off out here.
Okay, thanks.
Is Tyler not around today?
He's busy. Our first choice of the day.
He's, busy. Out at the old house.
I see. It must be hard to sell the place you grew up in. So many memories, right?
Oh, it's okay. We'll get over it.
I really hope so. So, Tessa told me a little bit about what happened at the cemetery.
Yeah, I'm sorry it got so intense. It's just, we really needed to understand why Marianne did what she did. Especially Tyler.
Oh, of course. She gets that. You two didn't say anything she wasn't already thinking. She spent years blaming herself.
Well, she wasn't the only one involved. There was a lot of blame to go around.
Mistakes were made, and
I'm
lots of
glad you're
people
able
were
to see
shitty to
that.
each other for many years.
It seems like your brother,
that seems to be the prevailing
he's
theme of this game.
not nearly so forgiving, is he?
He has been pretty harsh. Especially on Eddie. But we both got tired of people lying to us for our own good.
Yes, of course. Totally reasonable. Though, I am sorry you're the one taking all the repercussions. I heard about the fight with your uncle. I really hope your brother appreciates your sacrifices.
He will. I mean, he does. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty beat.
Oh, of course. I'll let you rest. Tell Michael there's no need to hurry back.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Tom.
Bye now. Take care.
Tom's weird. Something's with him.
Sorry for abandoning you out there. Pro tip: avoid catching a ride with Tom at all cost.
Did he talk about the new spicy chocolate bars?
Yep. And exactly what they do to his digestion.
Ooh, I bet that's,
What's up with him? Not sure I've ever seen him so eager to help.
I think he and Tess are legitimately concerned. Plus, door-to-door is part of campaigning, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Tom's running for mayor. Let's see. Looking at here?
Hey, you been carving wood again?
What? Oh, this. Yeah, I've been working on a gift for Dee.
That's dope. Why do you get to be so crafty?
I mean, I'm not that crafty.
She doesn't have any other
Marianne
marketable
taught me
skills.
most of it.
Well, I'm impressed. These hands are good for nothing but cooking.
I don't know about you, but I just really need to get out of Delos Crossing.
Well, we're on our way soon, right?
Right. I don't know. I've just got this feeling it's gonna fall through and I'm gonna be stuck here forever.
That's not happening. We've got a plan.
I'm glad you're here, Michael. Thanks for coming.
Coffee and a friendly face is just what the doctor ordered, right?
I just feel like cuddling up in front of the TV all day. Maybe finally binge that last season of Witches of Eldom.
Then do it.
I gotta drag my lazy ass out to have lunch with Dee. I've been kind of freaking out on repeat today.
What do you mean?
It's hard to describe, but I just can't calm down.
You ever try any of that affirmation type shit? Look, when things get dark, I tell myself that whatever I'm going through will pass. That I'm a great person and my feelings are valid.
This will pass. I'm a great person.
Gotta mean it.
My feelings are valid.
We'll work on it, but that's a good start. Allison, what's going on?
I killed my mom.
Everything's wrong. Like, literally, my whole life is going to shit. Everyone I know has been lying to me for years, and I can't even trust my own memories. I feel like reality is just unraveling around me all the time.
Hey, I get that Tyler being back has raised a lot of questions for you, but maybe take a step back from that ledge, okay? The last few days have been a lot, and it's totally okay to be overwhelmed. You're gonna figure it all out. Families are fucked up. They're basically fuck-up factories.
You're right. I just need to relax.
So, maybe this will cheer you up.
You got
I think I
Angry
found
Birds
the
on your
perfect
phone?
place. Check it out.
Sick.
It's pretty cool, right? Deposit's a bit high, but it's got 2 large bedrooms and a view of the channel.
Honey, you're really going to give up our home to live in this ugly box?
Yes. Your house sucks. Didn't even have working electricity.
Oh, God.
It's in the middle of
Allison,
nowhere.
look at me. You okay?
I'm just... I need to... I just need to sit down.
See, she's having a panic attack.
It's okay. I got you. What's going on?
I think you can tell him.
God, everything? My anxiety's through the roof. I can't eat anything without getting sick, and I've been seeing things. Memories. Of Marianne, and me, and Tyler when we were kids, and Eddie, and... It used to just These stuff I'm pretty sure really happened, but now I see them everywhere. Shouting every shitty thought I've ever had about myself. I don't know how much more of it I can take.
Her voice acting has been consistently fantastic throughout this entire game.
I'm sorry, has... anything like this happened to you before?
See, Michael is her good friend and
Right
coworker.
after Marianne died, I had a lot of panic attacks, but nothing exactly like this.
And he totally has the hots for Tyler.
Come here, Allie. I hear you. Okay? I hear you.
You must think I'm completely nuts.
No. I think you went through some really bad shit. You never saw anyone about it, right?
Yeah, I've looked into therapists a few times, but they're all so far away and so expensive.
Well, you know what I went through in 2011. I don't know if I'd still be here if I hadn't gotten help. You got that money coming in from the house.
For our apartment in Juneau. I don't want to bail on you.
Look, I know you hate letting people down, but you gotta put your own oxygen mask on first.
He's got a point here.
I get that. And so does Tyler.
Thanks. I'll try. I really need to work on the house today, but Tyler's crashing out there. Not sure if I'm ready to face him.
If you want, I could go out there, see how he's feeling, and if he's ready to talk. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe that could work. I hope he'll talk to you, though. He's never been the best at opening up to new people. You sure?
Yeah, of course. I don't mind trying if it might patch things up between you two.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be late for my lunch with Dee. I still need to change and stuff, but I can drop you off at the store if you want.
Sure, thanks.
No, Michael, thank you for listening. I mean it.
Yeah, the prevailing theme here is that she especially could have and should have sort of dealt with the issues from murdering her mother and talked to people more. And she just didn't for 10 years. And Tyler is like way more of a go-getter. And because of that, he's opening up all these old wounds for her.
Hi, Dee.
Hey, beautiful. You okay? 'Cause, girl, you look like shit.
I haven't been sleeping well. But here I am. That's how much I love you, right?
Aw. Well, I appreciate us having a girls' lunch anyway. Just give me 5 minutes so I can finish off this paperwork.
Oh, no rush. I need to drop off some stuff with Eddie.
All right. Oh, help yourself to some cobbler. Mrs. Romero sent it over after I caught her flasher. It's in the break room.
Ooh,
You better hurry
flasher.
before Greggs kills it off.
Mrs. Romero's cobbler? I'm on it.
I'll meet you in there when I'm done with this.
We've been in here like 3 times already. I don't know if there's anything else worth seeing.
What is Greg's up to with the security cameras?
He's finally getting around to doing the upstairs cameras. Was supposed to do it months ago.
This cobbler does look amazing.
It's-
Greg's been
it's
whining
an
all
empty
day
plate.
about his diet, but he's not fooling anyone.
Let's give the papers to Eddie.
Try not to hang out upstairs too long. Chief's orders. Sorry.
Sounds like Eddie's busy. I shouldn't bother him. I should probably drop the paperwork here. Eddie's gonna be busy for a while. I probably shouldn't eavesdrop, but...
He's talking to Alexander, who was a mysterious old man on the boat when we came into town, and we saw him again, and he did some illegal
I
hunting.
wonder how Uncle's feeling about me moving away. We haven't really talked about it.
This is not this guy's first.
Morning.
Hola, Miss Ronan.
It won't be his last either.
Dessert for lunch. Pretty cool, right?
Pretty cool, yeah.
I've always had a sweet tooth. Got it from my mom.
What are you having?
Trout pie and, black radish. I'm on a diet.
Sounds okay.
A cobbler diet?
Hey, shh, 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 shh. I won't tell if you won't.
Hey, Gregs.
Got any vacation plans?
Got any big vacation plans coming up?
We'll probably go up to Anchorage for Thanksgiving. Linda's sister lives up that way. But I'm also secretly planning a family trip to New York City for New Year's. Been saving for 2 years, and I got it all arranged under a fake email.
That's really cool. I'd love to go there someday.
It's probably our last big trip before Lauren's off to college, so I wanted to make it count.
I'm sure everyone will have a great time.
Eat.
You were not kidding about the cobbler. This may be her best batch ever.
Right?
What you reading?
Oh, about that dock strike and the trouble these folks are causing for everyone else. Ugh, I hate strikes. What is this, Paris, France? Come on!
It's the only way most people have to get anyone to listen.
Alright. I guess we still have to talk to
Hey,
more.
Gregs.
How's crime? Tell me about crime.
So, what's the criminal underbelly of Delos Crossing been up to lately?
Poachers, vandalism, a few memorable cases of public indecency. Nothing too serious, which is fine by me. Boring is good, not like Juneau. My daughter's always begging to move there, but that is not happening.
Why? Juneau's awesome. There's like actual things to do there.
Drugs, that's why. Property crime's double the national average. People coming in all the time from God knows where.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Scary big cities.
Hey, sorry I kept you waiting.
No worries.
You'll never believe it. We caught the mailbox bandit. And guess who it was?
An animal.
An animal? Like a raccoon, maybe?
Have you been eavesdropping in on official police business? Anyway, yeah, it's a raccoon. Delos Crossing's most wanted turned out to be some trash panda stowaway.
And this is how legends begin.
Anyway, I'm so sorry to bail, but I gotta run this little guy to animal control now. Probably best I take a rain check.
Oh, it's okay. Totally, I
Just
understand.
filled up on cobbler anyways, probably
Duty
for the best.
calls.
Thanks.
Oh, I brought you a little something to make up for missing your birthday.
Got a box and everything. Wow.
It's not much, but...
You're kidding. I love it. Did you make this? How did I get so lucky? Delos Crossing's not gonna be the same without you, girl.
Oh, come on.
Right, I'll call you later. And try to get some sleep, all right?
See ya. Well, there go my lunch plans.
Hey, your brother didn't tag along today?
No.
He didn't really want to show his face around here after the mess he made yesterday, huh?
My bad.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It got kind of out of hand.
Don't worry. We know it wasn't your idea, but look, we're all worried about you. This isn't the Allison we know.
The Allison you know?
Yeah, the sweet, smart girl who'd never hurt anyone on purpose. I know you two and the Chief made peace, but I gotta say, it ate at him all day.
I think we did what we had to do.
We did what we had to get what we needed.
All right, I just want you to be careful. I've been doing this for a long time, and people, they mostly don't change, even when we really want them to.
Look, I'm really tired. Can we not do this?
Allison, I like you. I really do. I've known you since you were a kid. You're honest, stable. You're not a troublemaker. But Tyler, I mean, if he goes down, don't let him take you with him, okay?
I can't.
Oh, jeez.
I can't do this.
Oh, you okay?
Please just let me go. I need air. I need some air. Ty? Are you there? Tyler? Answer me, please. Fuck. Why is he ghosting me?
Psychic powers aren't working.
God. I can't breathe. Please stop.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I've been here before. This will pass.
What am I supposed to do? Oh, right trigger. Okay. Guys, it's a breathing exercise. Slow and steady.
Just a little longer.
Doing this 5 times seems like it might be a little bit of overkill.
Just keep going.
Maybe it's just best 3 out of 5?
And out.
Breathing is getting a little bit more calm though.
My heartbeat's slowing down. Hold on. You're getting there, Allison. You're getting there.
We did it.
I'm okay. I'm okay. What's happening?
Are you okay?
Yes?
Are you fibbing?
I'm scared. I don't know what these people are gonna be like.
Ghosts.
Or when I'm gonna see you again.
We can still undo it. We can tell them what really happened.
No way. It's done. That's it. You're gonna be there to talk on the voice if I need you, right?
Of course. It'll almost be like we're still together.
It's time to get going now. Come on.
Wait, Chief. Just a sec. Hey, kids. I went back to the house and got a few things for you. I know how much he's meant to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, kids, this is just goodbye till next time, okay?
Sam was their drunken neighbor who had the hots for their mom. He is definitely not their dad, though.
Allison? What are you doing out here? It's freezing.
I just
Needed some air.
What happened? What's wrong, little moose?
I think I had a panic attack.
It's gonna be okay. Let's get you inside and warmed up. Then we can talk about what happened.
I'm sorry. This morning has just been so... God, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. You haven't had an attack in a while. What's going on?
I've just been so wrong. About everything.
Did Tyler say something to make you feel that way?
No. It wasn't him. It was me. I failed him.
Clean?
Over
Finally,
and
admit
over.
that you murdered your mother? And Tyler took the fall?
From here, it looks like you've been busting your ass to help him.
You don't understand.
I assume it's going to give me
Allie,
the choice.
You've got so much weight on your shoulders. With Tyler coming back, and your big move, you know, maybe it's time to ease off some of this other stuff that's clearly stressing you out.
If you mean Marianne, I can't. I owe it to Tyler to see it through.
Do you? I don't know why you've always blamed yourself for that. It wasn't your fault.
That's not true.
That's not true, Uncle. I was there.
You were 11 years old. There was nothing you could do. You can't go on letting it haunt your every waking moment. Look, you're not your mother, okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, something happened to her. Something bad. I don't know what it was, but it never left her. You can't make that same mistake. You've got to tell those ghosts to move on.
So this is, I assume this is just an absolute massive moment that's probably going to determine the ending of the game.
Uncle. It was me. I was the one who had the scissors.
What? What are you saying?
She was threatening Tyler. So I stabbed her. I killed her. I killed my mother.
In the case, Officer Brown.
But Tyler confessed. He went to Fireweed.
We lied. We lied to everyone.
No. How could you let him take the blame?
It was a mistake. I know. But we were in shock. Tyler wanted to take the blame. And I let him. But we should have told the truth.
Must have really hurt. Keeping that inside all these years.
They
little.
pretty much just bottled it up. And now it's all I can think about. Everywhere I look, she's there. I can't take it anymore.
It's not easy to admit something like that. It takes a lot of courage, Allison. I should have seen it.
I mean, how could you have?
I'm so sorry. None of this was fair to you two.
Thank you, Uncle.
I mean,
How are you feeling now? Any better?
you're still a murderer. Like, what's gonna happen now?
Relieved, actually.
You just told the chief of police, in
Really
fact.
tired.
It's not like you just, like, splurted that out at a bar or something. Just...
I was remembering something earlier. I don't know if it even really happened. The day Tyler left for Fireweed, did Sam come by with some of our stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He did.
I remember he brought us our goblin figurines. And we had a big group hug.
Yeah. He borrowed the house keys so he can go out and get them.
He was over at our house a lot. Fixing things, chasing off animals. I know you didn't turn up anything about who our biological father was. But did you ever think it might have been Sam?
Ooh. Well, your mom and him were close, so that's a possibility, but I never found any proof, no.
I should go talk to him.
So we
Are you
know
sure that's a good idea?
from a letter
You
found
need to get some
the
rest.
house
I have to do this.
that their biological
And not
father
just
was a
for
married
Tyler.
man.
For me too.
And Sam was, at the time, married.
I love
We
you,
don't know
Uncle.
anything about
Thank you
Alexander,
for
the
everything.
mysterious hunter.
I'll call you later.
Tom is the only other suspect, I suppose, at least in town, unless it's somebody unknown. Also, the chief of police is just gonna let her walk out after admitting to murder? What? Alright, yeah, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for killing somebody 10 years ago and then not tell anybody. New location, though.
Okay. You can do this.
Guess this is Sam's house or something? Out of order, go around. Okay.
Family's family, but get it. Fucking. Oh, Allie,
Sam's a bit of a drunkard.
Hello.
Hi, Sam. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So, I was over at the station and I was thinking about some things.
Yeah?
You've known us for a while.
Your whole lives. You puked all over my slick denim button-up.
Oh,
That's a nice memory.
Can't put any of the chain or the valve covers back on. So, did you need something?
Just checking up on you, seeing what's up.
I was just driving by and wanted to see how you were doing. I heard there was some trouble on the docks.
There's always trouble on the docks.
What are you doing?
My cousin Billy bought an old motorboat, but that fool drowned the engine taking her out. Yeah, I told him I'd fix it.
Alright, so that's the mini game here. We gotta help him fix this, probably. Calling it now. Alright, what do we got here? Hey cousin, boring.
Where's your brother?
He's back at the house.
Back at the house, I guess.
So,
Ooh, it's not doing so good.
Who knows?
All right.
Court appearance, that's also not good. Things are not going well for Sam. That's unfortunate.
No bananas on board? Really?
Damn right. It's not just superstition. This one time, this greenhorn brought one on board. Well, you wouldn't believe the day we had.
You know what? That's fair.
I'm listening.
Boat was 50 miles south in the Pacific, and our hold was full of the morning's catch. We started pulling in our nets when they got all tangled up in our propellers. Made the damn things useless. Stopped us in our tracks, miles off land.
So what'd you do?
Well, we dropped anchor, and I had to dive under and cut out the net. Of course, when we finally managed to fix the damn thing and head it back in, there it was on the horizon.
A banana.
Nasty mother of a storm.
Yeah.
Spent the trip back riding out the biggest damn waves I've ever seen. 30-footers, if you can believe it.
All because of a banana.
All because of a banana. How's the house coming along?
Slow.
Slow. There's a lot to do.
Of course, I mean, there's a whole lives in there. No shame.
It's a map of Delos Crossing.
Oh, I know this one. The introduction will be forever burned in my brain.
Yeah, your mother gave that to me. Really got me thinking about things.
Hey, an encyclopedia of astronomy. I have this one.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Real detail.
Impressive collection.
You want some? Take them. I don't really navigate anymore.
Thanks. Whoa, that's a really nice sextant.
It sure is. A present from my old crew for my 30th birthday.
Wait. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Well, it's mostly just for decoration these days, but I'm a big fan of doing things the old-fashioned way, you know?
It's gathering supplies here. For some reason. See what's up here. What's the point of this? Okay. Just a whole nother office up here. Yeah. We can't go in. Does the paint leave tracks? It does not. Ooh. Let's see.
God. This article about ocean acidification is really unnerving.
What's that?
Oh, there's an article in today's paper about how climate change is ruining the ocean.
Yeah. Fish have gotten puny. Spotting fewer and fewer whales. I don't know where we're headed, but we sure as hell are going there.
talk to him again?
Would this help?
Oh, thanks, Princess, but that ain't it. It's in a red can.
Not a princess.
Red can. Okay. I don't know why I keep looking at that. How about now?
Good. Well, let's see. Should be just about... Uh-huh. Pass me that wrench, will you?
Sam, are you our father?
Oh shit, just going right into it.
Figured you'd ask me that question someday.
Well?
I wish I was.
What the hell kind of answer is that?
I think that's a pretty good
I'm
one.
sorry, Ellie. But the man you're looking for, he ain't me.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just take your word for it then.
Hey, you got no right coming in here, getting angry at me for something I got nothing to do with.
But you two were so close. I know you meant something to her.
You honestly think I would have let you two grow up without a father?
Yeah.
I may be a deadbeat, but I'm no coward.
But you must know something.
I truly don't. Your mama, she never... Look, we were just friends. I mean, take a look at old Sam. No woman like Mary Ann would ever think twice about a guy like me.
I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of trying to unravel all of Mary Ann's fucking secrets. I don't understand her. I want to hate her so much. But I don't even know who she was.
Come with me. I want to show you something. Come in. Come in.
Stuff to explore.
When was the last time you cracked a window?
Eat some, friends. Come over here. Sit with me.
Is your car gone? Where did... Wait, hold up. Okay, now it's just parked further away. It's like, wow, that's... Today's really not going well.
Looking sharp, first mate Kansky.
What's that now?
These pictures.
Oh, well, yeah, that was, long time ago.
Right.
If it gets the house sold, it gets the house sold.
Why is he looking at the house? It's weird. And how much are they selling it
Gets the
for?
house sold, it gets the house sold.
It's a little shy of 200K. It's not bad. Hell of a view.
Hey, come have a look.
Nope. Airboat captain saves crew. Jeez.
Why is there a burnt up pan in your garbage?
Oh, yeah, that. Might have fallen asleep cooking dinner.
Glad you're still with us.
Salmon casserole recipe, that's what he gave us before. We never made it. 'Cause shenanigans happened. He's got a meal plan. It's a lot of leftovers, but, you know. Catch of the day, leftovers, Tessa's. Huh. Should look at that.
You want to take a seat?
See what's on TV first. Talking Mom, she said you were having some trouble. Some money. I was hoping to see the TV, but never mind.
What's all this?
Here, I, kept a few things.
I remember this. We got this on our trip to Juneau.
Uh-huh. She saved up for a whole year to make that happen.
Dear Sam, I'm writing from the little hotel you recommended in downtown Juneau, and you were right. Kids love the whale mural. Our other favorite was the Raven mural at City Hall. Today we took the tramway to the top of Mount Roberts. Kids wanted to hike the trail, but we only made it to the totems. Tomorrow we're going to hike the Nugget Falls to see the glacier still. Look what's on the other side. Hope, hope. You're hauling them in by the barrel, Mary.
Your mother made that. Oh, she was a real artist, that one.
It's your boat.
Kind of like you.
Swords and schemes.
Oh, I took her to see that for her birthday. She hated every second of it. Whole drive back, she talked about how it butchered the books.
Did you like it?
Well, fell asleep before I even saw a sword.
Yeah. Every now and then it's nice to take a really expensive nap. Dear Sam, most bears only live 20 to 25 years, so congratulations on making it to 29. Certainly wouldn't have survived long on here without you, so thanks again for everything you do. Laura is a very lucky woman. I know you think the best part of your past has been erased, but as long as you don't forget, the Anachakik rose will always be seaworthy. Just might be a bit smaller in memory. Get some time on the water with Richie this weekend, and hope you catch everything you deserve, including some memories. Happy birthday.
Look at these ones.
She looks happy.
She was.
When was this? Why are you wearing a square hat?
Graduated.
Yeah, that was when I finally got my captain's license. Mary Ann's the one who pushed me to get it. Made me wear that stupid hat when I went to take the oath. Huh. Yeah, Laura took this one. We'd been working on that barn for months. That roof was a son of a bitch to sheath. Rain just kept on leaking into the loft.
Wait, the barn has a loft?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know?
No, she didn't tell us.
You can see it from the outside.
Is
What do
that
you
a
mean you
trapdoor?
didn't know?
Yeah.
The barn is clearly
Jimmy
2 stories.
closed the whole thing up. Told her it was going to be real hard to get any hay up there, but she said she didn't mind.
Do you know what's up there?
Clearly not
I
hay.
could tell she didn't want to talk about it, so I respected that.
Well, we're gonna have to empty it out for the sale, so I guess we'll know soon enough.
Al, are you really going to go through with this?
It's like I told you, that house meant everything to your mama. It's all we got left. You can't just throw it away.
I'm sorry. I know how hard this has been on you. But you need to move on.
Yeah. Everybody does. That's the recurring theme once again.
What's done is done.
Maybe it would help to talk to someone about it?
I ever tell you about the time I broke my leg? Shin bone snapped in 3 different places. It stuck in my ass for a month. No use to anybody. I was so down I couldn't even bring myself to get out of bed. But your mama, she has having none of that. She got me up one morning and drove me to a nice spot by the harbor. We watched the boats come in and out all morning. You can't let yourself be defined by the parts that are broken. That's what you told me. You gotta find a way to work with what you got. Think about that a lot. Gotta remember.
It's good advice. I don't know why you needed to take that. Having it doesn't enhance your knowledge of the fact that there's a loft there, especially considering you weren't aware of it before. Even though it's like blatantly obvious when you look at the building.
Now, if you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Hey, Tyler? I've been looking all over the place for you. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, let's get you off your feet, okay? Come on.
One wears gloves in this town except Denise. She's the only smart one.
Listen, if you want to be alone, I'll go. But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
You saw Allison? How is she?
Yeah. I went back to check on her this morning. She was in a pretty bad way. Whatever went on between you two, it wrecked her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell, so...
I just got a lot on my mind.
Well, I know one thing that's good for that. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
Was that wise man you?
Hey, like I said, I gotta write my own legacy. So, you in?
I don't know.
Come on, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
Where are we gonna go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah. It got cold way fast this year. Climate
Again,
change.
no gloves.
That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious.
I am a very serious man, Tyler. Let's go. We still have to get everything out of the car.
Why did it take him so long to get up here, and what had Tyler been doing all day? Just standing on the dock and grunting? Is he a DBZ character? Was he just powering up for hours?
Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
This is gonna be a mini game.
Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All right.
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and...
Probably still
you know,
do that in
I'm not gonna have a lot
Juneau.
of time after we move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
Right.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
People came and went a lot. And besides, everyone moves on eventually, right?
Not everyone. Not people who get so close they're like family.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches and...
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
You got this. Reel them in.
Okay, here we go.
Come on, pull up on the rod. Reel them in. No, give it a nice pull.
Got it.
Yo, the best.
Slippery little. Got it.
Bravo.
First of many.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn. I should have said this earlier, but thanks for doing all this.
Don't mention it. Besides, I wanted to see if all this talk of yours was just that.
Your verdict?
You're doing pretty well, but don't let it go to your head. Still plenty of time for ego to get the best of you.
Yes, sir.
What else we got here?
So, ice fishing.
I mean, yeah. What isn't there to like about standing in the middle of a frozen lake?
Ooh, we got another one.
Here we go.
It's getting harder. Sweet spot is smaller.
I'm here. Okay.
The best.
Okay.
2 for 2.
How about them apples?
Oh, nice job. So, you weren't all talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now. So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
I think you are. You're
Hey,
just kind of an ass
So
about
don't
it.
tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time you saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
I know. It's probably my fault. I really pushed her last night. I just don't get why she always has to run away from everything.
You blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it.
Like she needs
Even
money.
the good parts.
You do too.
I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her and start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
I guess I didn't really think about that. I've been so focused on my own shit. It's been hard, you know? Figuring out how to live out here.
You mean outside of fireweed?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful, okay? Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind.
Sly.
Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
You have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
Told you earlier. I'm a very serious man.
Don't you say anything.
3 for 3, let's get it. This determines the true ending of the game, how many fish you get. Pro it is.
Easy.
MLG strats.
Oh. Whoa. Bam. 3 out of 3.
Well played. I got nothing. That was clean.
Huh. I'm a little disappointed. Can I ask you something kind of weird and maybe hard to answer?
Weird and kind of hard to answer are my jam. What's up?
How'd you know you were ready to trust anyone enough to put yourself out there?
Okay. Yeah, that is a hard question.
Told you.
There's not really two ways about it. You gotta be willing to take a hit. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
Ooh, this is,
Yeah, that all sounds nice, but it's just not me.
A true lone wolf? I can respect that. Hey, you've been dangling that line an awful long time. Sure you didn't forget the bait? Here, watch a master at work.
Take it away.
Did I screw up?
Hey, you're missing the show. Whoa, careful now. You look like you might be enjoying yourself.
It's an act. But seriously, thanks, man. This is exactly what I needed.
Almost. It's just missing one tiny thing.
Minship, you read my mind. You know Allison refuses to eat anything cold in the winter?
They're
Just
lost.
missing out.
From now on, you've got someone to call if you want to fish or slam a pint of Ben & Jerry's in the snow.
A pint? Small fry.
I think I chose the wrong option there. There was that could have led to romance, but I thought that was just a dialogue choice and not a, I'm not interested in you. Oh well, that's fine.
We should try to do this again while I'm still in town.
For sure. You have my number now. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay. Sorry.
Don't be. I'll see you two later.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Catch anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here. God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum. Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for
It's
a
another
sec?
gallon of ice cream. Get ready. You're developing lactose intolerance tonight.
So, what is it?
It was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
Yeah, arson's not his style.
I'm not surprised. Burning down the barn didn't really seem like a Sam move.
Yeah, I guess it was silly to suspect him in the first place.
Also, he didn't have a bum
He'd never
leg.
hurt Mary Ann's kids. There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Mary Ann first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think?
Where would it have gone?
Should we give it a shot?
What?
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
How dumb are you two that you... Look at this. You could look at this and be like, okay, yeah, there's for sure a loft up there. Where the hell would it have gone? It's not like it vanishes. Of course it's still there. This is basic, like...
What a mess. That's not gonna help us get this house sold.
I couldn't think of the word.
We got a deadbeat dad to thank for that.
So obviously the ladder's gone.
Whatever.
What about that handle?
What about this ladder? Right here. It's not gone.
You wanna
Object
take another look
permanence,
at the
that's...
picture? It might help.
How is this supposed to help me? I mean, it's...
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate.
It's a ladder right here.
My brain was going to some real dark places.
We don't have to do this. We might not like what we find.
When has that ever stopped us?
But it's full of spiders. Okay, so...
I thought I saw snow lever. I thought I saw something red over here, but guess my mind's just playing trick. Just a regular old light switch. For a second, I thought there might be another secret stash down here, but nothing here. The handle should be behind this.
What?
Ah, there it is.
That wasn't in the photo?
It's opening up.
The secret keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on.
Well, that's way too high to jump. You want to give me a leg up?
I'm so not touching your nasty shoes. Well,
Whoa. It's not dusty at all. Just like the house somehow wasn't, despite not being in for 10 years.
can you see anything?
Nope. Nada.
We're at the... Seems like finale territory here. We're gonna find the big revelation in this room.
Here, found a switch.
Holy shit. Well, that's
A terrible
shaved a few
choice to
years
take
off my
over.
life. Whoa.
It's
Her story.
Look, she left us something.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Puzzling
Do you
time.
think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
In all
Oh, and
this.
Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah. Let's start here.
Oh boy. Okay. This
Do
is...
you have any idea what the code might be?
No. So we should probably see if Marianne hid anything before we go trying to guess.
Just want to see what our options are here. You could spell things?
Yes.
What? Okay. We did it! I just wanted to see what my choices were. Shit. Well.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
I guess. I hope none of the other puzzles were sick, because we're not gonna see them.
Ollie. She noticed. I was her son.
Dear Allison and Ollie. Ollie is Tyler's dead name. We write stories to understand and be understood. But what good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. All of my love, goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
What? Who is that?
The
Oh,
old
God.
woman.
She had a baby before us?
December 2nd, 1992 to January 31st, 1993. God, he was so young.
We had a brother. Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why.
Guess that's why Leo was the code.
Did we do the right thing opening this?
We did.
I was just
It's
trying to
better
spell
we know what
words, and that
happened,
was the
even-
one.
Even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on. Let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
What about the other? Okay, I can still look at the other stuff in here.
Crafty Goblin's loot.
That's from the princess and the two thieves.
Okay. I was gonna say that I get the feeling there's like a ton of content here, and if I screwed that up, I'm gonna be a little disappointed. Crafty Goblin and the Two Thieves is on page 23. Okay. Once upon a time in ancient dark forest, blah blah blah. Stealing food. Okay, what did they steal? Make a cake. I don't get it. Okay. Spoons and plates and forks and knives and blankets.
I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. Then you probably remember what the goblins stole in that story, huh?
Some flour for the cake, maybe? Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit? I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs. Did they steal candy?
No, they didn't steal candy. She didn't have any candy.
Actually, I'm not sure. What if they took some spoons?
Is that it?
Didn't they take some of the princess's clothes? Or...
Okay. Fruits, nuts, and eggs. Okay.
Actually, I'm not sure.
I couldn't.
What if they took some spoons?
We did it.
That's it. I always wondered where that drawing went. She said it was her favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
Okay.
Hey, now that we're done with the important stuff, maybe we can take a crack at these?
There you go, stalwart moose.
Oh, these are collectibles.
We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back. The Ice King goes in the forest, obviously. Back in your pond, Big Frog.
So that was all that we found. Let's put some more over here.
The wise princess goes in the big wooden house, of course. Crafty goblins go here. That's the pious pelican spot. Moonhag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake. The mad hunter, always on the princess's trail. The very old beaver definitely goes in her den.
So we missed some collectibles at some point. That's a letdown. Oh well.
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that.
Let's read it. Right, I didn't even see that one. Goblin save the old bear. There's big puffles. Salmon, berries, and bluebells.
What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and check?
It's in there.
Fresh caught salmon? Hazelnuts.
Not that.
Wait. Some roses, maybe?
Not roses.
Maybe not. A newly bloomed bluebell? A handful of ripe berries?
We did it.
Nice. Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
Sorry for the note under the door like a prison inmate. You okay? Stopped by and rang a couple times this week, but you didn't answer. Could see the light in the hayloft, so I figured you were in, but didn't want to talk. Hope I didn't ruin everything. I know I probably came on kind of strong, and the thing is, I don't know how to talk to a woman like you. You're strong and kind, and you know so much, and it's hard for me to know how to keep up. I guess all that went to my head. But I want you to know I got the message, and I'm going to get out of your hair now, and there doesn't need to be any bad feelings. Pass in the street and say hello or not. It's okay. Yes, I noticed your car was leaking, so I put some sealant in there. Might need to take it to the shop, though. Let me know if you want me to come with you, because sometimes those guys try to rip you off. If not, no big deal. What a legend. This is elaborate. All of this stuff is cool.
The very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged.
I didn't even see that one on the list. Goblins save the old beaver? No. Oh, the beaver fixes the house. Once upon a time, blah blah blah. Let's see. Okay, fix the roof. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so you fix the post, right? I guess, right?
Damaged by a storm, and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
So the bear fixed the roof.
She fixed the roof shingles. She slapped the post with her tail to right it. She repaired the water leak.
No, that wasn't one.
Wait. She fixed the broken window.
Was that it? Yes, so you fixed the post.
Maybe
Was
not.
that?
She fixed the planks that. All right.
Okay, yeah.
Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
Dear Marianne, you cover your ears every time I try to have this conversation with you, so I thought you'd have a better chance with this letter. I know you don't like saying goodbye, but I'll keep my melancholic rambling short and sweet. I thank you with all my heart for taking care of me these past few months. I can't even imagine how exhausting it must have been for you to look after a sick old lady and you have 2 small children at home. I know you want me to keep fighting this disease and hoping for recovery, but it's always been a great strength of mine to know when it's time to let go, and that time has come. I'd like to ask you for one last favor. Please take care of Eddie after I'm gone. My poor baby puts on a brave front ever since his father died, but I know he's in pain. I would be much more at peace knowing he still has family. Maybe you could teach the kids how to fish. Love spending time with them. Thank you for the warmth and peace you brought to my life. Give the kids a kiss for me, will you? Miss Carol was Eddie's mother. Oh, last one.
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
Of course.
I don't even see that one. Is it the goblins in the ice cave, maybe? No. 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 No.
Of course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really...
It's something with the pelican. Pelican helps her friends. Right, got that one. Let's see. Once upon a time, blah, blah, blah.
really remember.
I don't think it's that one. It's the pelican forgives the goblins, maybe? This one was changed. Let's see. Ah, no, this is it. Okay. Found the stalwart moose struggling with an itchy, hard-to-reach spot on his back. Scratch the moose. Get honey for the bear. And finally, help the princess. Okay.
They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on up. He broke open the beehive for the bear. They hugged the princess when she was crying. Nailed it. Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
Pelican Crossing is a specialty gift boutique located on the O'Shea Glacier, catering to Gastineau Channel tourists as well as Delos Crossing locals who specialize in an assortment of high-quality products from home accessories, handmade souvenirs, to personalized apparel and locally made art. Pelican Crossing will be the first store to act as a relay between the buzzing arts and crafts scene and customers. In addition to a wide variety of novelty handcrafted products, the consumer will be enjoying friendly and knowledgeable customer service from Vici store co-owner Tessa Vici and up-and-coming artist Marianne Ronan. This business plan is prepared to obtain financing to the amount of $20,000 to purchase inventory and help cover expenses in the first year of operations. In year 1, the Pelican Crossing plans to break even, and in year 2, we plan to generate a modest profit. What were these ones, then? I guess those are the ones that were supposed to give me the clue to this that I
wonder what's with that
botched. Yeah, okay. Well, we did the other ones.
Want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
I think we're good, since I screwed it up.
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
I wonder how much gameplay I just lost by being too good at the game, or
what
just
are we waiting
guessing,
for?
or whatever
I
that
want
was.
to know who was here that night.
All right.
Let's
so who
try
was
and
here?
remember who Marianne was arguing with.
Arguing with I don't know. We're gonna find out right now. It's either Tom or Alexander. I was leaning towards Alexander, but he's been such a minor character, it'd be kind of weird.
Almost.
Tom. Wow.
Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. That's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
I don't know if I'd meet him out here in the middle of nowhere. Maybe in town? Maybe with Eddie?
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
Again, I for sure would have called somebody else in on this.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Just going right in with it, huh?
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Well, maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
Both of these are...
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment, but she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
Hey. You hearing me?
Yep, sorry. I'm trying really hard to keep myself from punching him in the face.
Psychic powers.
Does he really expect us to believe there wasn't anything else he could have done that night?
I don't know, Allie. I'd rather not think about it.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's gotta fix the mess he made, one way or another.
Call him on that.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want
Again.
me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was going to blow up in my face. I had to do something.
He's not even the least bit sorry for what he did. He could have seriously hurt you.
Yeah, he's just a fucking coward.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know.
Tessa doesn't know?
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
I mean, both these options are true.
That was convenient for you, huh? You preyed on her because she was vulnerable. And you knew you could always blame it on crazy Marianne Ronan if you got caught.
It was nothing like that. Nothing at all. Your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it, but I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died.
Why, I already confessed to that, so who gives a
That
shit?
night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
Manhunter. Wait, no! Stop!
Sound is a little weird here.
Honey! Wait, no! Please. Mom. I'm not gonna hurt you.
So yeah, Allison completely misremembered what happened there. There was hints that she had had some sort of psychotic break or something as a child, and I guess that was it.
No. No way. You're a fucking liar.
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her.
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but cleared, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say? And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Good riddance.
Don't touch her.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please, think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back. Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
It is, because you misremembered
Something's off because
a
he
murder.
put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
Yeah, she combined two memories of things that happened on the docks. there was a night where Tom showed up and Marianne told Tom that she was going to kill him while she was holding the gun. Oh.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
Yeah, this is...
She threatened Tom with those exact same words. With the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
It's a tough call.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm going to kill you! I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Mom, please. No, don't do this.
Allison, this isn't what...
Yeah, I think Tom was right.
She was going to kill herself. Just herself. You interrupted her and we got confused.
Are you sure?
Yes. That attic. Tyler, that was meant for us. It was her way of explaining what she was going through. I made a horrible mistake.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here.
Jesus.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad?
Is it vodka? It's vodka, it's fine.
Where are you at right now?
I just keep hearing her say she wasn't going to hurt you. Over and over.
We were kids. We freaked out. You weren't equipped to deal with that shit.
She was just talking to you. And I killed her.
Stop.
I don't want to use our voice again. Ever.
What? Seriously?
I don't know. But I want to stop feeling like this. And I think we'll be better off without it.
I think that's a mistake.
This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions. Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
Why would you give up psychic powers? That's sick. Even if they were never explained by the game.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted the day he would emerge.
Brothers and sisters?
To once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
See what endings we got. I think this is it. God, that view of that house is worth way more than that. The land is probably worth more than that. Shorter hair. Ready for the spring.
One last look. I'm good to go. Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out, so last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep, gonna leave them at
Eggs
her
in
office
the
on my way
nest.
to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
How's Juno?
Big and full of people, even without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there, okay?
Okay, but you better hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy.
Unacceptable.
I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
How are you?
Good, actually. Really good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really cleared my head out.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week, and after everything that happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No
It's
worries.
for the best.
You still loving your therapist?
Gail, yes. I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
That sounds awesome.
So she finally got the therapy she needed. That's good.
Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Ah, yes. I saw your
Good
message right
riddance,
before Derby
that
practice,
bastard.
so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, I'm glad Tessa finally left his ass. Karma's a
Ooh.
bitch.
Even better.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
See you tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Allison mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you. It's too bad Tessa closed her cafe. That other place just doesn't quite hit the spot. I should grab the rest of my stuff before I head out.
Broken appliances, what everyone wants.
Sucks to suck, Thomas Anthony Fecky.
Fetty Fetty Losty. Well done.
Huh. Well, at least she finally dumped his ass.
Dearest Tyler and Allison, I'm writing this letter from Juneau International Airport while I'll soon board a plane to Manila on a missionary assignment. I apologize for not coming in person to say goodbye, but I was called to make this decision alone and to carry it out on my own as well. I'm sure you'll understand that sometimes we must follow without question the prompting of the Spirit. I'll not be coming back to Delos Crossing for some time. Before I go, there's still something I must confess to you both. Perhaps because I've never found the strength to confront my husband, I've never been able to forgive Marianne for her betrayal. I truly did love you both like my own children, and I always tried to forgive your mother for her unapologetic lifestyle. When I discovered that you were the fruit of her affair with my Thomas, I wanted her to suffer like I was suffering, and I brought down in your house the wrath I've never dared to unfold on mine. I've been deeply ashamed all these years, surprised how much better I feel with it out in the open. The greatest thing about truth is the peace it brings to your life. You can find it in your hearts to forgive me. You've taught me once again how it will bring me further in life, something that Marianne had been trying to show me all along. Take care of each other always. In his steps, Tessa. I'm glad she did the right thing in the end. Keeping that weird door thing. Huh? Still memories here, and so I guess they don't have their psychic connection anymore? Is that what I'm getting? Hey goblins, word in town is you guys finally sold the house. I came by tonight to help you fix what needs to be fixed, but there was nobody home. Gone already? Things have changed so fast these days. Anyways, you know where to find me if you want to fix things. If you're still in town, I mean. It's getting late and I'm pretty tired. Sorry for acting like the stupid ass I am. Everywhere I look, I think about what used to be. I'm trying to do better, but I think it's too late for an old bear like me. Not sure if this will reach you. It's getting late. Call me if you're still around. Be safe. Wish it was easy to fix everything as a boat.
Man, seeing it empty is so weird. But at least it's the last time I'll ever have to.
Ooh, look at that. Okay. Those crossing most wanted escapes. Mailbox bandit. Explore more before we can go outside. Saw that already. Saw it. Detachable shower heads are good. So I take it they just sold it as is. This place is a shithole. There's no other word for it. What's that paper airplane?
Certainly hope the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
Is there something here? No.
Goodbye, broom. Goodbye, room. Goodbye, man on the moon? For posterity.
Is there really goblin emojis? Is that a thing? I'm sure that there's emojis and everything.
Gonna miss this.
One more jog down memory lane, Mr. Ronan?
Hey, I'm having a private moment with me, myself, and I here.
Oh.
Okay, carry on.
That's what I was waiting for. Oh god, I just realized.
Everything okay, Ty?
Actually, yeah. Everything really is.
The picture that seemed random of these trees. This is where Leo is buried, and that's why this bench. That's why the bench points in a weird direction. It's a throwaway line at the beginning of the game. It's a nice little detail.
Time to move on.
Go for a swim. One last time. With your laptop, too. So if they're still psychic, why was he wasting time texting her pictures? Stupid. Wasting your data. Like you'd even have cell service up here. Can you climb the tree now? Now that Allison's not here to yell at you if you do? Probably close that window. D invited him to the
Such a good day.
queer prom. Okay. What else do we have here? Is that it? Are we...
Such a good day.
What else do I have to do? Assumed I had everything. Ah, okay. Let's do one more thing. Yep. I think we're done. Thought occurred to me that I should have looked closer at the pictures on the counter. I assumed that was the ones from the wall, but it might not have been. I just kind of grabbed them
Well,
without thinking about it.
This is goodbye for real.
That might have given more
guess.
details.
Hey, Aaron. It's Ty. Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going along with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweight, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief. About it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch staring at the fog, and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
All right. It's got the Twins for Life achievement. All right, skip the credits. But I didn't force the chest open. I just got real lucky with the puzzle. Allison was influenced by Tom's testimony. Yeah, it's because most people believe Tom. Okay. 95% of people held on to their voice. Good. 5% of people playing this game fucked up bad. A lot of people confessed the truth. Okay. Same story. Okay, so I screwed up. Yeah, this is the one that I was most worried that I screwed up on. I should have picked the other options there to let that happen. I think either one of them probably would have led to that happening. Wow, okay. Oop. All right, well. So in the end, Allison moved to Juneau. And I guess Tyler and Michael did too. I think there might have been something more in those pictures, and I clicked through them too fast. I assume he's there doing something with them, and Denise is helping as well. I don't know. But they moved to Juneau. Allison is working on astronomy stuff, which is good. It's what she liked, and she finally got therapy. They sold the house and maintained their psychic bond that was never explained. And Tom lost the election for mayor. This was good, though. Definitely a change of pace. Something a little different. It's enjoyable, though. Again, I screwed up on the Michael and Tyler relationship. I didn't think that dialogue choice was gonna decide it. Because yeah, I thought they made a good couple. I think that would have been fine. If nothing else, just to keep up the kind of. The thing that Michael was talking about was the concept of sort of like a found family, which is big within the LGBTQ plus community. That if your real family is unaccepting or whatever, that you have a found family of friends and new loved ones who are accepting of you, and I think that's what he was going for. And I assumed that the dialogue option I was picking was Tyler being unsure about that, and then that Michael was going to convince him a little bit better. But that wasn't it at all. It was just like, nah, never mind. So, I'm sure it worked out in the end, but still. But anyway, this was a good game. There's not too many other choices, though, that you could make. Which I guess is fine. It's kind of shorter. There's not like a million things going on in it. So this would be a good one to recommend, I suppose, especially given the price of free that it is right now. I assume it'll cost money again at some point, but good and worth it. Glad we played something kind of serious and heavy for Pride Month. I think this was a good choice. So I'm glad that we decided to do this. Which means, of course, we'll have to play something lighthearted in the future. That'll be another day, though. So, whether you were here live or you watched any of these incredibly long VODs, just shy of 9 hours total to finish this, we do hope you enjoy it. And we do appreciate your viewership. And like I said, this was good, and I recommend it, definitely. Yeah. Well, there's not much else to say. Like I said, we'll do something more fun and lighthearted next time. So, until then, as always, have a good one.